Ms. Olaf here again for our Algebra 1 students. We're going to take a very quick look at the function x squared minus 10x minus 11 and set the function equal to 0 to find the two x-intercepts. Of course, the y-intercept is negative 11 when x is 0, y is negative 11. And this one here can be factored. It's very simple, but the point of this video is to make something clear, to make it sure that everybody understands one very important thing. When we factor this trinomial, of course, we get x minus 11 times x plus 1, and we're setting the function equal to 0. So when x is 11, we'll have 0 here. Doesn't matter what this is. We'll have a true statement when x is 11. We'll have a true statement when x is negative 1. So the two x-intercepts are at 11 and negative 1. But the point of this video is we learn to trust our factoring skills, and in fact we can check the factorization here, multiplying these two binomials to get what's up above that we started with. But I just want to make this clear. When you solve any algebra equation, you're finding the values of x that will make a true statement. Let's confirm that that happens up in the original quadratic equation. In other words, we'll find f of 11, the value of the function at 11, using the original version of the function rather than its factorization. When we try to find f of 11, we get 11 squared minus 10 times 11, just plugging in the 11 for each of the x's, and then minus 11 here. 11 squared is 121, minus 110, negative 10 times 11, and then minus 11. Now, look at those three, 121 minus 110 minus 11, of course, that's 0, which is what we were hoping would happen. Doing the same thing for negative 1, you've always got to be a little bit more careful when you're dealing with a negative number. Recall that any number squared is greater than or equal to 0. When you square negative 1, you're going to get positive 1. I'll put the negative 1 in parentheses and square it. Again, substituting negative 1 for each of the x's. And then minus 10 times negative 1, and then the minus 11. Negative 1 squared is positive 1. Here, we have to see this as two negative numbers being multiplied together. It's negative 10 times negative 1, which is positive 10, and then the minus 11. So once again, a true statement, 1 plus 10 minus 11. And again, if you trust your factorization, and you've maybe even confirmed your factorization by multiplying it, you don't really have to do this checking, but I wanted to make sure that you saw that this would in fact work, this checking. So long for now.